So where are we going?
We're going to the Louis Vuitton Foundation
And why are we here?
to see the Frank Gehry architecture and to see the artwork inside.
We are here because he's been begging me to come here forever. Every time like, oh, when are we going to the Louis Vuitton Foundation? And I'm here. We are here in Paris for 3 days. We don't have time to go, but we made the time to come.
Yay!
The Louis Vuitton Foundation was designed by architect Frank Gehry.
I like the movement in his architecture when he draws things out from concept to reality. It's amazing how similar they are. The rhythm of the strokes of his pen appear in the architecture. One of the interesting things are the materials that were used. Interesting combination of wood, steel, concrete, and glass. Because of the way that the outer shell is kind of organized, you see all three materials kind of together. You constantly feel like you're indoors and outdoors at the same time, and you really enjoy the mix of materials.
That's the $1 million shot. We had to wait 10 minutes to be able to be alone there.
So if you go on the roof of the building, you can see spectacular views with the city of Paris in the background and all the views of the Bois de Boulogne, which is the big park where the foundation is. So I had been to the Louis Vuitton Foundation 6 months ago, and at the time there was a temporary installation by artist Buren, and he had colorful panels all over the roof. It was a little bit controversial. A lot of people didn't like it because it kind of looked like a Harlequin, but I actually liked it. I thought it was interesting. All those colorful things gave definition to the different parts of the roof. It kind of gave it depth, and you could really see the shape of the roof, which is hard to see when everything is white and kind of blends in together.
The fountain in the front was really spectacular. I loved the view of it from the stage and the auditorium space. It's very tranquil and very peaceful, and I love the sound it makes as it comes down the steps. And it was interesting how it flowed into this pool. Just the colored lighting and the other visual effects and mirrors make you feel like you're kind of in a bit of a forest with a stream going through it.
So there's no real permanent collection. The foundation is mostly temporary exhibits, and when we were there, the exhibit was about African art, which was interesting because it's not something that you see very often.
It was a real interesting combination of things that kind of riffed on traditional African art with mass, but were kind of reinterpreted using new materials.
All of it was kind of recycling material. One of the masks was made with an old vacuum cleaner, another one with an old typewriter, one was made with safety pins.
I love the little modular cities. They kind of reminded me of our trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was interesting. I wasn't quite sure what it was representing, but just the whole vibe of it was actually pretty cool.
So how did you like it?
I liked it. It was good.
Was it?
Yeah. It was,
What did you like about it?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. What made it a 9?
Just the architecture, the views, the artwork was quite good. The collection was great.
Yeah, that was funny. The African stuff was actually interesting.
There's a restaurant at the foundation called Le Franc in reference to Frank Gehry, but we didn't go there because we had something much better in mind.
So this is one of my favorite places to come to in Paris. It's called Angelina, and they make the best hot chocolate in the world. It's crazy. So this chocolate is super thick.
Oh my god. It's like a melted chocolate bar.
Yeah, I mean, if you put your spoon in it, it's gonna stand, no, I guess it doesn't quite stand by itself, but it's super thick. It is the best hot chocolate in the world. So just like tea. Try it.
Oh, that's good stuff.
That's it, guys. We hope you enjoyed this new video. If you did, give it a big
Thumbs up
and put your comments
in the comments section below.
And if you want to watch our next video,
Click on the left.
and if you want to subscribe,
Click on the right.
And we got a chocolate cake on top of the hot chocolate.